Hey folks, DavidSpates here. There are very few things that scare me in life. Besides sharks, wild bears, and women during that time of the month, I'm cool. Even most bugs don't bother me. Well, most of them. It was the late 70s. I was part of this after-school program called the Boys and Girls Club. We would do all kinds of activities and play games. It was really a positive experience in my life that helped me become the man I am today. Back then, like most of the kids in my neighborhood, I had a huge afro, and all the white girls used to love to touch it. At playtime, all the boys would get together and play a game called War. We would split into two different teams and basically throw things at each other. Yeah, I know, not the safest game we could have played. First, we would have to collect ammunition, which usually consisted of pine cones and hard dirt in the shape of rocks. Now, the cool thing about hard dirt rocks was when they hit someone, they would explode. There was only one rule in war, and that was no hits to the head. But like all rules, every now and then it would get broken. We were in the middle of this fierce battle with heavy casualties. Now, my team kept a stash of ammunition in the top of a short cinder block wall. Whenever someone would run out of things to throw, they would just run back to the cinder brick wall, reach into one of the holes on top, grab some more ammo, and run back into battle. Now, I had just killed a couple of kids, so the rest of his team was out to get me. Next thing you know, I ran out of ammo and they started chasing me. I headed straight for the wall as fast as I could, reached in the hole and grabbed a handful of ammo. Now, I knew they were right behind me, so I decided to just throw everything I had in my hand at them. I pulled my arm back to throw and unleash my nuclear bomb of weapons, but I could feel something moving all over my hand. I looked back at my hand and I couldn't believe what I saw. Apparently, I put my hand in the wrong hole and pulled out a handful of nesting giant flying Florida cockroaches. Oh! I freaked out. I immediately threw them out of my hand. They sounded like a swarm of bees as they flew through the air. Now, the thing about flying roaches is that they don't fly very far, and these particular flying roaches were no different. After their brief initial flight, they all decided to quickly land in my afro. Oh, I was going around in circles yelling for help, but kids were running away from me like I was the bubonic plague. It was pandemonium. Kids were screaming, I was crying and hit myself in the head like my hair was on fire. Oh man. And now you know why I'm afraid of roaches. Yeah, good times. Good times.
Hey, listen to me. Whatever you do, don't move. He'll bite you in the penis.